Okay, we're going to prep our beef ribs and get them on the smoker. What we're doing are not so short ribs. These are actually short ribs, but usually short ribs you'll see in pieces maybe 2 or 3 inches. This time we've let the butcher leave the full bone, so they are much more impressive. And they're going to take a while to cook. They're going to take maybe 6-7 hours. And here's what we're going to do. First we trimmed the silver skin off. Now we are going to just create on each side a base of olive oil. We're going to mush it around, and then we are going to put on our rub. We did for the rub. Now, a traditional Texas style for beef ribs would be simply salt and pepper. We added a couple other things. We have salt, pepper, but also ancho chili powder and a little bit of cinnamon, which gives it a nice little flavor at the end. So, okay, we've got this. We need to do the same thing on the other side. Now you can see when we turn it over, almost all the meat is on the top, but we are still going to oil and rub both sides, even though this is mainly, very little meat, but we want some consistency and flavor. Oops. Don't need quite as much rub over here. And what we're going to do now, all right, not too aggressive, is we're just going to pop them right on the smoker. Come on over here with me. The smoker is now actually running a little hot. It's over 250 degrees. So we're going to give it a little bit of time to cool down also, but here you can see they fit on beautifully. We're going to close it up, monitor our fire, and we will see you in about 6 hours. Okay, time to take our beef ribs off. Let's see how they look. There's 2. Here are 2 more. You will notice that they shrunk down as they cooked quite a bit, but they should be nice and tender. They're at about 205 degrees internal temp. Now here's a trick, it's very important. You don't eat beef ribs or, for that matter, brisket right away. What you do is you get some pink butcher paper, you wrap them up as such, and then wrap them in a towel. We're going to keep the heat in, but unlike foil, this can still breathe. What we then do is we put them in a regular cooler, or in this case, we're going to put them in a cooler bag. And we're going to let these guys sit for anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. The juices will reabsorb and they'll come out nice and tender. Beef ribs are all done. Had them in the paper and cooler for about an hour and a half. Let's try one. Bit of sauce. You know what? I'm just going to pick this thing up. That's good.